So now let us discuss some more important problems on limits, that's especially limit tending to infinity. You feel bit difficult in this limit tending to infinity problems, but let me give you very important concepts as well as shortcuts in this tending to infinity problems. Okay, so it will be in the form of limit of x tends to infinity f of x divided by g of x. In these problems there will be three different cases. Okay, limit of f of x divided by g of x. Here f of x as well as g of x will be polynomial functions. So here highest degree, in fact we can call it as a degree of numerator and degree of denominator. If degree of numerator is less than degree of denominator, then this limiting value will be 0. Remember, degree of numerator will be less than degree of the denominator, then limiting value will be 0. If degree of numerator is equals to degree of denominator, then the answer will be coefficient of highest term in the numerator divided by coefficient of highest term in denominator. Highest term means highest degree term. Okay. Next, one more case is degree of numerator is greater than degree of denominator, then that limiting value will be infinity. Remember, three different cases. Limit of x tends to infinity f of x divided by g of x, where f of x and g of x are polynomial functions. Three different cases are there. May be three different cases. Degree of numerator is equals to degree of denominator, degree of numerator less than degree of denominator, degree of numerator greater than degree of denominator. If degree of numerator less than degree of denominator, so nothing to worry, answer will be 0. If degree of numerator is equals to degree of denominator, coefficient of highest degree term in the numerator divided by coefficient of highest degree term in the denominator, and degree of numerator greater than degree of denominator case, the answer will be infinity. So let me extend this concept further. Okay, so I will give you some examples here. Okay, so first one, limit of x tends to infinity x square divided by x raised to 4 x square plus x plus 1 divided by x raised to 4 plus 1. Here degree of numerator is 2, degree of denominator is 4, because highest degree here will be x square term, highest degree in the denominator will be x raised to 4 term, therefore degree of denominator is 4. Therefore which case it is? Degree of numerator less than degree of denominator. Then what will be the answer? See here, degree of numerator less than degree of denominator, the answer will be 0. Therefore immediately you can say this limiting value will be 0. Next, degree of, I will consider third case now. So degree of numerator is equals to degree of denominator. Here 2x square term, here also 5x square term. Therefore which case it is? Degree of numerator is equals to degree of denominator. Then what is the coefficient of highest degree term in the numerator? It is 2. What is the coefficient of highest degree term in the denominator? 5. Therefore the answer will be 2 by 5. Very simple. And this is second one. Now this one. So degree of numerator is greater than degree of denominator, hence answer will be infinity. Very easy cases. Okay, so we can make use of this in one of the important results, upcoming important results. So before this, let me explain why these results will take place. Because here in this first result itself, if you take x square outside from numerator, then it will be 1 plus x divided by x square will be 1 by x plus 1 divided by x square divided by denominator will be x raised to 4 outside 1 plus 1 upon x raised to 4 it becomes. Okay, so you can cancel this x square and this x raised to 4, therefore we remain with x raised to 2 in the denominator, and as x tends to infinity, this term will be 0, this term will be 0, and also this term will be 0. Therefore we only remain with 1 divided by x square as x tends to infinity. Infinity means a very large number, its square will also very large number. 1 divided by very large number will give you 0. Similarly, you can make this concept in these two important problems also. You can take x square outside here and you can take x raised to 4 outside here. Okay. So let me move into next result. Okay. So in the beginning of the classes, I will explain the concepts. If you understand that concepts, you can easily solve the problems. Okay. So here, summation of limit of n tends to infinity, summation of n divided by n square is equals to 1 by 2, summation of n square divided by n cube is equals to 1 by 3, summation of n cube divided by n raised to 4 is equals to 1 by 4. So you feel like it's difficult to remember these results, but first one I will explain. Okay, summation of n. What is summation of n? It is n into n plus 1 divided by 2 divided by n square as n tends to infinity. Now this n into n plus 1 will be n square plus n divided by, this will become, these two terms will combine, 2n square. Now this will be the case of degree of numerator is equals to degree of the denominator. So if degree of numerator is equals to degree of denominator and limit value is tending to infinity, then coefficient of highest degree term in the numerator divided by coefficient in the highest degree term in the denominator. Here coefficient of n square is 1, here coefficient of n square is 2, therefore answer will be 1 by 2. In the same manner you can remember all these results. Okay, but I will give you one more important shortcut to remember all these results. Whenever it is in the form of summation of n divided by n square, that is, or summation of n square divided by n cube, that is, what is the degree in summation of n? I am not asking after expansion. In given question, summation of n means degree is 1. Here it is only n square, degree is 2. Whenever the difference in the numerator with summation, okay, not after expansion, with summation, degree of the numerator and degree of the denominator difference is 1. Okay, whenever degree of the numerator difference with degree of denominator is 1, then answer will be 1 divided by denominator degree. 1 divided by denominator's degree. First one it is 1 by 2 here. Let me move into this second result. Okay, so let me move here. What is degree of numerator? 2. Again and again I am explaining. Inside the summation I am asking. Okay, so inside the summation it is summation of n square means 2. Denominator is n cube. The difference is 1. Therefore answer will be 1 divided by degree of denominator 1 by 3. Okay, so what is the answer? 1 divided by degree of the denominator. Therefore in the same manner you can consider this particular result also. Okay, so here itself let me explain you one of the important problems. Okay, suppose if you have limit of 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus so on up to n divided by n square as n tends to infinity, as n tends to infinity is equals to. So here also numerator is nothing but this particular summation of n. Therefore which is same as this first result, answer will be 1 by 2. The answer will be 1 by 2. So let me move into problems now. Okay, so problem is summation of limit of n tends to infinity, summation of r square divided by n cube. R is running from 1 to n. Okay, if you expand this summation, then it will be 1 square. I am not write these limits again and again. 1 square plus 2 square plus so on up to it will be n square. If you expand the summation, it will be up to n square, which is nothing but summation of n square. Okay, divided by what you have? Divided by you have n cube. Therefore immediately you can write the answer. So since this numerator degree is 2 and denominator degree is 3, difference is 1, therefore answer will be 1 divided by 3. Answer is 1 by 3. So this is limit of n into 2n plus 1 whole square divided by n plus 2 into n square plus 3n minus 1. So now can you tell me the degree of numerator? So degree of numerator means it will be after simplification, okay, degree of numerator after simplification, since you have 2n plus 1 whole square. I will not write all these terms, I will only write 2n whole square. 2n whole square will give you 4n square. 4n square into n outside, therefore it will be 4n cube. You will not get any other terms greater than n cube in the numerator, it is clear, okay. Similarly, what is the highest degree term in the denominator? Here you have n, here you have n square, therefore that will give you n cube. Whatever may be the remaining terms, don't look at remaining terms, because here degree of the numerator is 3, degree of the denominator is 3, therefore which case it is? Degree of numerator is equals to degree of denominator. Don't write remaining terms, it's simply waste of time, okay. So now degree of numerator is equals to degree of denominator means degree coefficient of highest degree term in the numerator divided by coefficient in the highest degree term of the denominator. Therefore simply you can say this 4 is the answer, but you need to simplify numerator's highest degree term, that's important, okay. So let's move into next problem. So this is limit of x tends to infinity, x plus 1 raised to 10 plus x plus 2 raised to 10, so on up to x plus 100 raised to 10 divided by x raised to 10 plus 10 raised to 10, okay. Here also don't go to simplify all the terms in the numerator, only identify the highest degree term in the numerator. X plus 1 raised to 10's expansion, so using binomial theorem we can expand it. 10c0 x raised to 10, next 10c1 x raised to 9, it decreases, therefore x raised to 10 will be highest term, therefore you will get x raised to 10 from this x plus 1 raised to 10. Similarly, you will, if you expand x plus 2 raised to 10, it is 10c0 x raised to 10 into something, therefore here also you will get x raised to 10. Similarly, you will get x raised to 10 in each and every term. So I am only writing this highest degree term, okay. Whatever may be remaining terms, it will not exceed x raised to 10, it will be x raised to 9 into something, x raised to 8 into something, so no need to write it, okay. Therefore numerator, in numerator if you add all this, if you simplify this, it will be 100 into x raised to 10 will be the highest term in the numerator, okay, divided by, so what is the highest degree term in the denominator? X raised to 10, you have one constant 10 raised to 10 with this, therefore which case it is? Limit of n tends to infinity, in fact x tends to infinity here, x tends to infinity, degree of the numerator is equals to degree of the denominator. Immediately you can say the answer will be 100, because it is 100 divided by 1. In numerator the coefficient of highest degree term is 100 and in denominator it is 1, therefore answer will be 100. Very easy problems. If you understand the theory I have explained in earlier stages, will be the important concepts for these problems. Next, this is 2x plus 1 raised to 40 into 4x minus 1 raised to 5 divided by 2x plus 3 raised to 45 as x tends to infinity. And remember one more thing, all these are infinity by infinity form, okay. So these all are infinity by infinity form. Now what will be the coefficient of x in this particular term? In this particular term, coefficient of x will be 2x raised to 40. It will be 2x raised to 40, okay. Remaining terms will be less than 40, degree will be less than 40 into 4x raised to 5. I am only writing the highest terms, because if you know binomial expansion, you will understand next terms will be less than this. For example, here it will be 2x raised to 40 means next term will be 2x raised to 39, next 2x raised to 38. Similarly, it will be up to 0. Here also 4x raised to 5, next term will be 4x raised to 4, like this, okay. Therefore, I am only writing highest terms degree, okay, divided by, here it will be 2x raised to 45, 2x raised to 45. Therefore, what is degree of x in the numerator? X raised to 40 into x raised to 5, it is x raised to 45. numerator power of x will be 45, denominator's power of x is also 45. Therefore, degree of numerator is equals to degree of denominator case it is. Therefore, answer will be coefficient of x in the numerator divided by coefficient of x in the denominator. Coefficient of x in the numerator will be 2 raised to 40 into 4 raised to 5. Don't forget to write this 4 raised to 5 also, divided by coefficient of x in the denominator will be 2 raised to 45. Okay. Now, if you simplify this one, 2 raised to 40 and 2 raised to 45, denominator will be 2 raised to 5. Denominator will be 2 raised to 5. Numerator will be 4 raised to 5 means 2 raised to 10. 4 raised to 5 is 2 square raised to 5. Hence, it is 2 raised to 10. So, 2 raised to 10 divided by 2 raised to 5 will give you 2 raised to 5. 2 raised to 5 is equals to 32. See here, very complicated problems can be very easily solved. In fact, you can solve these problems in 10 to 20 seconds. Okay, if you know these particular concepts, you can easily solve this. Okay, next one. So, this is if limit of x square plus 3x plus 5 divided by 4x plus 1 plus x raised to k as x tends to infinity exist, then all possible values of k. Exist means what? There is a particular value for that. When it exists, so if it is not infinity, then it exists. We know 3 different cases. In those different cases, what should we have now? It should not be infinity. It should not be infinity means when it becomes infinity? It becomes infinity if degree of numerator is greater than degree of denominator. Okay. So, it should not occur. That is, degree of denominator should be either equal or greater than degree of numerator, then this limit exists. You see, which is the highest degree term in the numerator? X square, that is 2. 2 is the highest degree term in the numerator. Therefore, denominator's degree may be 2. If it is 2, then degree of numerator is equals to degree of denominator case. If it is greater than 2, then also that limit will be 0, because degree of the denominator will be greater than degree of the numerator. Therefore, in place of this x raised to k, we can have 2 or greater than 2. Therefore, k must be greater than or equals to 2. Is it clear? Degree of the numerator is equals to degree of denominator, then there exists a particular value. If degree of numerator is less than degree of denominator, then that limiting value exists 0. If degree of the numerator itself is greater than does not exist, means infinity. Okay. Therefore, the possibility is option D, k greater than or equals to 2. Okay. Next one. So, this is an interesting problem. Limit of x tends to infinity 1 minus 2 plus 3 minus 4 plus 5 minus 6 so on up to minus 2n divided by square root of n square plus 1 plus the square root of 4n square minus 1. Okay. So, limit of x tends to infinity. If you simplify the numerator, if you combine first 2 terms, next 2 terms, next 2 terms, remaining terms. So, it will be 1 minus 2 minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 so on up to n times it will be, so on up to n times, because 2n terms are there. If you combine 2 terms, then it will be n times. Okay. Therefore, I can write this numerator as minus n divided by square root of n square plus 1 plus square root of 4n square minus 1. Okay, as limit of x tends to infinity. Now, what is the degree of the numerator? 1. What is degree of the denominator? Square root, n square under square root. Therefore, it is 1. Okay. So, if it is addition, so x square plus x square will be 2x square itself. Therefore, degree will be 2 only in that case. Similarly, if it is n plus n, again it will be 2n. Therefore, that degree is also 1. Now, which case it is? Degree of numerator is equals to degree of denominator case it is. Therefore, the coefficient of highest degree term is minus 1 in the numerator divided by root 1, because with this n square you have root 1 plus with this n square you have root 4. Therefore, if you simplify this one, then it is minus 1 divided by 3, because here it is 2 plus 1. Hence, answer will be minus 1 by 3. Option B. This is an important problem. So, very easily you can solve this. Okay. Next problem. So, it's an AIEEE problem. Limit of 1 plus 2 raised to 4 plus 3 raised to 4 plus n raised to 4 divided by n raised to 5 minus limit of n tends to infinity 1 plus 2 cube plus 3 cube plus 1 up to n cube divided by n raised to 5. Okay, here minus, you have minus sign. Therefore, now if you apply, so now this first term minus second term, we can consider first term minus second term. First term answer, you know it immediately. So, numerator is summation of n raised to 4 divided by n raised to 5 divided by n raised to 5. What is the answer for this? Since the difference is 1, 1 divided by highest, not highest, power of the denominator, that is 5. So, 1 by 5 is its answer. And what is the answer for this term? What is degree of numerator? So, summation of n cube it is. Summation of n cube is n square into n plus 1 whole square divided by 4. Therefore, what is degree of numerator? N square into n square, degree of numerator is 4. What is degree of denominator? N raised to 5. This term is n raised to 5. Therefore, degree of denominator is greater than degree of numerator. Hence, it will be 0. Therefore, 1 by 5 minus 0 will give you 1 by 5. Okay. So, let us move into next problem. So, limit of n tends to infinity 2n plus 1 into 3n plus 2 divided by n into n plus 9. What is degree of numerator? It is 2n into 3n, 6n square. Therefore, it is n square 2. What is degree of denominator? N square. Therefore, 2. Again, degree of numerator is equals to degree of denominator. What is the coefficient of highest degree term in the numerator? It is 6 divided by, what is coefficient of highest degree term in the denominator? 1. Therefore, answer will be 6. So, one more interesting problem. So, if a is equals to limit of n tends to infinity this, b is equals to this. So, in this option you need to identify which is the suitable option. First of all, a is equals to, so already I have given very simple concept to write this. This numerator is nothing but summation of n square. So, okay, summation of n divided by n square. What is the answer for this? 1 by 2. So, because in the synopsis itself I have discussed this. Similarly, can I write this b is equals to 1 by 3? So, can I write b is equals to 1 by 3 immediately? Because we all know how to find these values. It is summation of n square divided by n cube. Therefore, in these options, which will be the suitable option? A is equals to b? No. A less than b? No. 2a is equals to 3b? Yes. You consider 2 into 1 by 2 is equals to 3 into 1 by 3. Therefore, 1 is equals to 1, which is the correct option. Therefore, option C. Okay. So, if you have any doubts regarding this class, you can comment in comment section. Okay. So, I will try to solve your doubts. Okay. So, thank you for watching.